Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. It is still Tuesday, February 1st, 2022, and this is my post-market wrap-up. People, look, sit down and get comfortable because I believe this video is going to be a little on the longer side. You can always split this in half for those of you that don't like long videos. There's so much going on here, so many moving pieces. And again, I don't time these. I don't script this. I write down a bunch of stuff all day that I think is important. And I want to share that with all of you. That's really the bottom line here. Okay, so like I said, just relax a bit. So let's start off with the markets. A rally across the board. People, I don't know how many times I've been explaining to you that this thing that we've had lately is nothing more than a normal correction, all right? And a lot of people are yet again going to miss out. Are you watching what tech did over the last 3 days? The NASDAQ has put on 7% in the last 3 trading days. People, the banks are taking off. All these things that I've been telling you to do over the last several weeks, nibble at tech, buy the dip in the banks here, it's paying off. It's paying off. It is going to continue to pay off. Again, people, look, I am no smarter than anybody here that follows this blog, but I do know the market, okay? Am I right all the time? I'm going to say it again. No, I have made some very bad calls in my life, but I've made some really good ones too. And overall, I think my record is second to none, honestly. And I'm not sitting here to brag about myself. I'm sitting here because I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to ignore the dog shit, the cat shit, wrapped in bird shit. I just want you to stop, okay? I've explained to you there's an agenda going on here with a lot of these YouTubers, and I hate that. I don't care, honestly, if people watch this blog or not. I'm not sitting here to try to get views. I'm sitting out here because I want to make a difference. That's it. That's all I want, okay? And I think together, you and me are doing that. We're making a difference. We're taking this perverted, sick, twisted, retarded system, and we're turning the tables. We're weaponizing it. We have been weaponizing this thing against those people that want to hurt us for years. And that includes YouTubers with big lofty names who've been telling you to stay out of this market for years. They caused thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people, maybe more than that, to miss out on the biggest bull run in history. Money that they could have acquired and converted into hard assets, gold, silver, and maybe even cryptocurrencies. You have no idea how much that bothers me, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. I will continue to call these morons out, okay? And if you don't like it, unsubscribe here. I don't care if you're here or not. This channel's for winners. If you want to stick around, you're going to win. If you want to follow these other people, you're going to lose. People always get what they ask for. You want to fail, you will. You want to succeed, you will. That's it, all right? I'm so tired of the bullshit. Honestly, my newsletter, my free newsletter, people complain about things you wouldn't even believe. Oh, Greg, you're sending out too many newsletters. Oh, Greg, blah, blah, blah. Your videos are too long. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? This is free, this stuff. And no one's forcing you to watch it, okay? If you don't want to be here, go away. I don't know another way to put this. Look, the bottom line is, I want you to win so badly that I can taste it because you don't have to lose. And I'm not just talking about the market, okay? I'm not even just talking about the market. In life, period, the end, I want you to win. Adopt the attitude of success. You will win if you do that. If you want to sit there and mull around, oh, woe is me, my life sucks. your life is going to continue to suck every day. And it'll probably get exponentially worse. You know, you ask for something, the universe is going to give it to you in whichever way you want it. All right, that's the secret that you're not supposed to know. Forget about the markets. Anyway, people, so let us move forward. On the back of this rally in the market today, again, 7% in 3 trading days with regard to the NASDAQ. This drop in the banks, and my lions all know which banks these are. Okay, you want me to say it? JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. Look, I said 2 times prior to the dip in these banks to buy any dips that might come up. This has been a massive buying opportunity here. In the market, tech, banks, not going to stop. For those of you who are buying the dog shit, that believe that the Federal Reserve is going to stop with their easy money, you're deluded. You don't understand what's going on here. I proved to you. Oh, prove it to yourself. Go right now. Open up another search engine, whatever you want. Federal Reserve balance sheet. Look at the Federal Reserve's balance sheet just over the last 6 months. There's a little timeline there. In November, they announced the taper. There has been no taper or no slowdown whatsoever in asset purchases. It's gone on unabated. And we're getting this now backtracking from the Federal Reserve. We heard from them again today, which I'm going to cover. Don't believe anything that comes out of the mouth of a crime institution, public enemy number 1. They're going to tell you things that are not true. They're going to distract you with everything that they possibly can. They are deliberately destroying the economy. They are deliberately creating massive amounts of inflation, which is not going to stop. Realize that is going to happen. Realize the easy money is going to continue, and the well-off and the rich are going to get much more well-off and much more rich while the middle class gets eliminated. Where do you think all of this wealth is coming from? It's getting sucked straight out of the middle class, who has been robbed blind. I'm sweating right now. I really am. I get so freaking upset sometimes. They have been robbed blind. Anybody with an interest earning account has been getting robbed blind since the meltdown of 2008 here by having an interest earning account that is not even in any way, shape, or form keeping up with the rate of inflation. Do you not see this? This is deliberate. This is being done by the Federal Reserve, who's been artificially suppressing rates this entire time, and they're not going to stop. And this mechanism is going to inflate the stock market. Okay, so again, the narrative, the bullshit, fake news propaganda that is being spread by these crash experts that have been wrong month after month, year after year, they should go eat a bucket of dog shit. Okay? That's what they all should do. And you know exactly who I'm freaking talking about. You know, I tell you, it really, really freaks me the freak out. So sick. Oh yeah, they're stock market experts. They missed out on the biggest bull run in history, and they caused thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people to miss out too. Because they could have been capitalizing on the market and converting profits into hard assets. Oh yeah, I'm stacking gold and silver because this retard says so. Great plan. Absolutely, you should be betting against the debt, becoming your own central bank, stacking gold and silver, absolutely. But wouldn't it have been worthwhile to you to capitalize on this market like I've been saying and then pull those profits? Imagine what you would have had now. You can't make this up if you tried to. It's impossible. It's freaking impossible. Anyway, I tell you, I've had just about enough of these crash experts that have been wrong 100% of the time, and they have channels bigger than me, some of them. You've got to be kidding me. What are they, retarded? Are the followers of these people retarded? I must ask, please answer me. Are these people retarded? Following a retard, they must be retarded. There's just no other way. Oh, retard offends you? I don't give a damn. Unsubscribe. Anyway, people, let's go over some of the economic news we got today. U.S. factory activity continues to slow down. Imagine Gregory Mannarino shocked. No, Okay, the economy is in free fall. The economy is going to remain this way because the Fed wants to finish what it started, to become the lender and buyer of last resort, to own it all, funneling trillions of dollars around the world to other central banks who are buying assets. Okay, the biggest secret in the financial world. That's what's going on right now, but you're not supposed to know about it. The Institute for Supply Management is saying here that their new orders index unexpectedly fell. Really? Are they buying the dog shit too? This is their numbers, people. Anyway, job creation falls to its lowest level in 18 months. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, I thought our economy was booming and we're doing so freaking great. Make this stuff up. People, real wages continue to evaporate. If you turn on CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, pick one, Reuters, any of them, they're going to tell you, oh yeah, people are earning more money. But what they will not tell you is, based against surging, out of control inflation, they're getting robbed blind. Real wages are cratering. This is the lie. This is what they do. They tell you one thing, but they won't tell you what's really going on. They tell people inflation is surging, but you see, they believe people are so stupid that they can't add. Most people can't add. Most people can't walk and chew gum at the same time, and I'm being honest, okay? We have a society of mental midgets. I don't know another way to put it. And they've been dumbed down to such a degree that it's frightening. People have a brain. Do you realize that you have a brain? I know you do if you follow this blog. But people, they can't engage it. And once they're confronted with truth, they don't know what to do with themselves. They get angry. They get mad at me. They lash out at me. They lash out at anyone who's trying to show them a little light. You know, it's unfreaking believable, really. But that's the way of the world these days. Here, it's this thing. Whatever we're in right now, it's so freaking retarded. It's twisted, and everything freaking else here. So according to Barron's, U.S. job openings are rising. Really? Is that why net every single month we are losing jobs? I wonder what's happening there. The economy is over. It's just done. Now, people, look, I want to cover a few more things with you, and I want you to bear with me. I've been saying lately that crude oil, I believe, is going to enter a corrective phase. I'm already hearing from people who are now saying, we're going to short crude oil. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think you should do that. Some of you are going to make money. Some of you, a lot of you are not going to make money here. I believe you should wait for a correction in crude and then buy the dip. Okay, trying to time the market that close, any asset class, is generally a loser's game. Okay, you have to be so on top of an asset. If you're looking to, let's say, buy puts, okay, you want to bet against crude oil or energy or something like that. You are or you want to buy calls. You believe it's going to go higher. You immediately start to suffer from what's called time decay. Okay, and time decay is going to eat you alive. It never stops around the clock. Even when the market's closed over a weekend or whatever, time decay works against you. I don't want to fight time decay, so I want you to be a net seller of options. Okay, I don't want you to be buying. Look, buying options, calls and or puts is easy. It's very, very simple. And so is being a net seller. Okay, it just takes a couple of more clicks here and there. And I personally think you should be using credit spreads. And if you are so inclined, selling puts, which is a long position against certain assets here. But if you're going to get fancy in this market and you don't respect it, I told you, all of you, several weeks ago, respect the market, even though it's a fake dog shit, it's all propped up. If you do not respect it, it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you in a big way. I also explained to all of you recently that the market in aggregate, I'm not just talking about stocks here. I'm talking about any tradable asset, okay, any of them at all. You got to nurture these things. You got to treat them with the respect that you would treat, let's say, a lady, okay, or a gentleman, okay? You gotta give the market the respect it wants, or you're gonna get hurt. Okay, you see these little tidbits of information that I throw out here? They're gold. Okay, trust me on this one. No one's going to teach you this stuff. I don't care what business school you want to go to Wharton Business School, some other lofty name, you ain't going to learn dog shit there. You know where you learn how to do what I do here? By doing it yourself, by making mistakes. I can't tell all of you the mistakes I have made over the years that have cost me epic sums. But what do? I sit back, I evaluate the situation and say, okay, what did I do wrong, and what can I learn, and how can I learn from it? You could sit there and you could be really book smart. But until you get in here and you jump into this market, you got nothing going on. I would take a guy who studied this market on his own and learned in the School of Hard Knocks over a freaking graduate of Wharton or any other business school in the world. Okay, you learn by doing. Anyway, you learn more from your failures than you learn from your successes, people. I think you all know that. Anyway, let's go back a little bit here. Gold and silver catching the bid today. 10-year yield looking fine. Dollar index, the relative strength. The Dixie came down today. Cryptocurrency is doing very well. Really, it's completely out of control, people. And again, don't get fancy with this market. Respect it, and the market will reward you. If you respect the market, it'll reward you. If you don't, and you think you're smarter than me or anybody else, not only are you going to lose, but you're going to lose big. Okay, maybe you have to learn that way. Some people are just stubborn, and I'm trying to save a lot of you from the landmines and the pitfalls that I've fallen into over the years here. You're not going to get this kind of stuff from anyone who hasn't been in the trenches. I've been in these trenches deep for a long time. I learned what to do. I learned what not to do. And I relay that information right here in my blog, in my newsletter. It's the truth. I don't know another way to put it. All right, look, what else do I want to talk about here, people? I covered a lot here with you. Let's talk more about the Federal Reserve backpedaling here. So there's all this talk here, okay, from the mainstream, how maybe the Federal Reserve isn't going to be as aggressive with rate hikes moving forward. Can I get a duh? Please, you and I knew this from the get-go. I've been explaining this to you since forever. I told you that the Federal Reserve, whatever rate hikes that they're talking about moving forward, we have people, it's going to be 5, now it's going to be 4, maybe it's going to be 3, maybe who knows what. Then they float out this freak and then that freak over here. This is the game. The Fed plays this game all the time to keep you guessing, okay? But there's no guesswork here. There's no guesswork. We know the easy money is not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Did they taper? Absolutely not. Like I said, prove it to yourself. Go to the Federal Reserve's own website. Look at their balance sheet from November. The slope has not changed at all. They're continuing to buy. But you see, the Fed thinks you're too stupid. Because what did I tell you? The truth about anything is always hidden in plain sight. It's in plain freaking sight. Okay? But they think you're too dumb to do a little bit of research, to maybe look for yourself, look behind the curtain. But I know that's not you. I know that you're very, very smart. Very, very smart. Anyway, going back to the Fed. So the easy money is not going to stop. I don't know how to say that a different way. I continue to hear from very misinformed people, oh, Greg, you don't know what you're talking about. The easy money is going to stop. The Federal Reserve is tapering. The Federal Reserve is going to raise rates moving forward, and that's going to slow down inflation, which it will not do. And that's going to hurt the stock market. How about no? How about no? Okay, the market is going higher. Why? The Fed isn't done. The Fed is not done fulfilling their end game. The Fed is not done eliminating an entire class of people on a global scale. I'm referring to the middle class. The Federal Reserve is not done solidifying their power or central banks' power around the world and their stranglehold on the people and nations of the world. They are the government now. They run it all of it. Henceforth, why you see congressperson after congressperson tell you, oh no, you cannot be in a cryptocurrency. You have to remain in the Federal Reserve System, a private entity. You understand? You have no backing, okay? You're your own backer. I got your back too, and I know you got mine. With that said, I want to thank all of you who chose to support my work. People, once a month, I come out here and I ask for you to support my work. I don't think that's such a big deal. I got people calling me every name under the sun. Oh, Greg is asking people to support his work. Yeah, I do that. The first of every month. I don't think it's a crime here to ask people to send me $5 a month. I break my rear end to do these videos. You think I need to do this? Do you think I need to do this? No. I do this because I care. I do this because I want to make a difference. And I don't think asking for you to support my work is in any way, shape, or form some kind of a crime here. And this is not, I don't tell you this is something you must do. I just asked for your support. You don't want to support my work? That's fine. I still got your back. You want to support my work? I got your back too. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to all of you who chose to support my work. If you haven't yet, please do. There are 2 links in the description of this video. One, you want to support my work with central bank issued currency, $1, whatever it might be, €1, anything. You can click on that one link on the top. And if you want to support my work with cryptocurrencies, you know I love crypto. You can do that too. All right, people, look, a long video. I covered a lot of stuff. I want to hear from you. I really do. Ponder the things I said here. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Am I missing something? Because believe me, I'm not too old yet to learn. All right. Love you a lot. Please share the video. See you in the morning.